What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 23 gameplay here. We have episode 10 of the Alphabet series. We are 8-1, trying to go 9-1, trying to have the best record possible. We got the Indianapolis Colts. Somebody say something. Yo, this team here, man. There is a couple good pieces, though. They do got Michael Pittman, and of course, they do got Jonathan Taylor. You know, two guys that are pretty good on this game. I would say Jonathan Taylor is very good. It seems like he doesn't run out of stamina for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it seems like he doesn't run out of stamina as our opponent gets the first touchdown. Our opponent has the the Los Angeles Chargers. We got the Colts, man. A lot of people picking the Chargers, 49ers, and Chiefs. Hey, that's what I've been seeing a lot lately. And it's a little bit of sprinkle of Packers here and there. But the Chiefs, 49ers, and Chargers, a lot of people have been picking these teams. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, man. Man, at any rate, it's your boy. We get a huge touchdown right here. First touchdown of the contest. This is a classic, man. My goodness. I still can't even believe. Like, these games, man. Man, y'all gonna have to call hospital for me, man. Some of these games, the people are so hard to stop on this game. Look at this, man. Look at this run, man. The Colts definitely don't have the best defense. That's for sure. They definitely don't got the best D. But, you know, they do got a couple. They got Buckner. They got Stephon Gilmore. They got a couple guys that are, you know, pretty suitable. But there were times, like, in this game where, like, you guys got to remember, I'm not showing every play. I'm just showing the highlights for the most part. There were times in this game where they did shut the run down. Like, they did shut, but it's kind of weird. Like, with this game, it was kind of weird. Cause I'm going to try to explain. Like, at some point, they had held Eckler to 7 rushes, 25 yards, which is really good. That's probably like 3-point-something yards per carry. The thing of it is, it seemed like every time he carried the ball, you know, he fought for every yard, so it felt like, you know, the 25 yards felt like 75. I know that might sound kind of weird. It's a boy, JT, he gets a touchdown right there, 14-14. Hit Turner Burner, see what he can do, he or she. So it was like that type of game. It was a little bit of a weird game, man. A little bit of a weird game, but a classic nonetheless, man. Our opponent second down at 10, nothing but space and opportunity and time. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. But as before the half, we was in the prevent defense. So what else do you expect? Second half. Pay attention to everything. Every detail counts in this game. Pay attention to everything. I don't know what it is. Everybody's fixation with kicking it off to the fullback. Now, I wish people would stop doing that. I really do, man. We need to stop doing that. We need to get back to kicking to the kickoff returner. Let's have some fun with the game, man. You guys are going to zap all the fun out of the game. The game was already not as good as it should be. The community can't make it worse. I mean, my goodness, man. You guys will stoop to the lowest levels to win the game. Look at this. Somebody get him. Nobody gets him. And he goes all the way to the Baja. Like, you gotta be kidding me. What's crazy about that play is that the tight end normally catches that 9 out of 10 times when you secure the catch. Usually they'll make some type of weird adjustment or something. It's a little wonky looking. That's why I don't do it that often unless he's like wide open, which I thought he was right there. Sometimes it's so hard to tell who's open and who's not. I'm telling you, man. 4th down and 3. Check out this. We down 7. We get it to the tight end. He catches it, but doesn't get. I'm like, how is the tight end not aware of what the mark is? No bother. Bottom of the 3rd quarter, we got to make something happen. He goes deep on the left-hand side, overthrows it. I think if he would have threw that in the vicinity of the wide receiver, we might have had a pick throw to the right. We almost had a pick here. Gilmore bats that down. 3rd down at 10. He decided to take off, and luckily we was able to hit him before he take off. I'm going to say 3rd down for bottom of the 3rd quarter. Gilmore ends up getting the pick, man. It's your boy. I'll take this all day, all night, and all evening. My goodness, man. Top of the 4th quarter, we got to make something happen. We don't see anything, so we end up taking a sack. I was trying to run with Foles. I know Foles in your cup got a little bit of, you know, juice, but really not that much. I think he's like a 74 rushing, maybe a little bit lower 64. That pick right there, it looked like Michael Pittman had 3 or 4 steps, and that's what I mean by not knowing when to throw the ball sometime. Like if a player got 2, 3, 4 steps on it on your opponent, I understand his man coverage, but he had him beat. So I tried to loft it over the corner. It didn't work, but luckily we forced our opponent to kick the ball off. My goodness, man. Not kick it off, but kick a punt, which I did not see coming. But so I turned to Brown. That's what we can do. Pittman over the middle, gets the first down to 10. We wanted to go to Pittman again, but he wasn't open, so we hit JT. JT gets the catch, first down. One more time, first down to 10. We end up getting sacked. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. Somebody say something. Yo, when we go to the left, Michael Pittman with the huge catch on 2nd and 17, getting 15 yards on that gain. And we get a first down with JT on the very next play, first down to 10. And go to the left-hand side, and we hit Paris Campbell. We actually had a pretty good game. I think he had 7 catches in his game, so he had a pretty good efficient game. I think it was like 7 for 90 or something like that. Maybe he had over 100 yards. I don't remember off the top of the head. JT, third TD. I'm sorry, not third. I'm sorry. Second TD of the game, 21-21. Basically, no time left. Herbert takes off, man. I was like, man, somebody make him fumble, but of course he slides, man. 0 seconds left. He tried to make something happen, but he ends up doing like the best escape artist impression. I'm like, oh my goodness. How did he not get sacked 10 years ago? At any rate, we are in overtime. Now, this overtime is going to be, I wouldn't say extremely, but it's going to be different from any overtime that you guys have seen in the previous games. You got within the last month or two, I've been in overtime, quite often, and usually it ends like with me making a crazy defensive play. That's sort of not the case. Let's see what happens here. So he gets the peel first. I did get the coin toss. I won the coin toss. I decided, oh my goodness. I decided to kick it. Screen to the left. I thought he was going to score in here. This was a beautiful call by our opponent right here, man. That was a really good call, man. But luckily, he only got 9 yards. He gets to the Eckler again. The Eckler that stiffs arms. 23. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I got people on the flats. They ain't making no plays. Somebody pick it off. No pick there. 3rd down and 12. Look at this. Somebody get him. Nobody gets him. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Did he really take that all the way? No bother. It's our turn to burn. We gotta make something happen. JT stiff arm with somebody. JT is a beast. He's an absolute beast in this game, man. JT again, right here. I know I've been passing it all game, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a couple runs, and if he's running the ball pretty well and he's catching it well, my goodness, if he's running the ball pretty well, we're going to keep going to JT, but he gets a huge catch right there. I'll take that all day, all night, all evening. We go right over the middle one more time. JT getting about 8 yards on that game, about 8 or 9 yards right here, getting the first down. I don't know what it was, but this guy was just leaving the open, wide open. I'm not really sure. It'd be the middle, wide open, man. Like, I'm not sure what the heck was going on with this defense there. Then again, I mean, the Chargers and the Colts don't necessarily have the best defense. I mean, in this game, I don't know who has the best. I think Tampa Bay, maybe 49ers. As far as run stop, but after that, man, get a little shaky. I guess Cleveland got a little bit of mojo. I don't know. But anyway, he's coming down the field. We got to try to find a way to stop him. He gets a huge run right there, and that run right there pretty much ends the game. And this is why this overtime is different, I think, from any other overtime that we've had. In this overtime, this is the first time I think I've showed you a game where both sides scored, and then it really came down to whoever had to score last. I think this is the first time this year I've shown this to you. I know it might sound wild, but shout out to our opponent. Much love, much respect. We are now, we was 8-1. Now we are 8-2. Here's the thing. The Colts are not that good of a team. So it's like, okay, we lost with the Colts. If we put up a good fight, we put up a really good fight. I guess there's a tad bit of with Nick Foles having almost over 300-something yards, which is kind of wild. I mean, you guys probably didn't expect that when you clicked on this video. So we do have a more victory in there somewhere, per se. But being though we were so close at the same time, it's like, man, we got the Colts. We're going to get this close. We got to get the dub. And we end up not getting this. That's what's kind of disappointing. So it's like, it all depends on how you want to look at it. I'll let you guys decide. It's like on one hand, or not over 300, but close, 296. That's pretty close to 300. So I'll let you guys decide on how you want to look at it. But I kind of look at it like on both sides, so to speak. But shout out to our opponent one more time, 8-2. Not a bad record, man. I really wanted to get this win with the Colts since we were that close. I was like, man, I really, really wanted to win that. We were really like that close. I'm like, my goodness, we was one mistake away from getting this dub. But whew, it happens like that sometimes. 8-2, your boy.